Royals, welcome into another episode of Royals Talk, our final episode of the summer. Today we are joined by sophomore Madison Hardiman out of Memphis, Tennessee, women's volleyball. Madison, thanks for joining us real quick today.
Of course, it's a pleasure being here.
Hey, we wanted to have you on. We just spoke to Antoine the other day, and you guys were battling it out for the NCCAA National Play of the Year. The most votes of any I guess you could say part of the bracket was the finals between you and him. 600 votes between Twitter and or X and Instagram, and I believe only 4 votes separated the plays from him winning and you becoming the runner-up. But talk about that. Had to be fun. I know I had some communication with your dad too. You had a lot of support in your support group, pushing you through, winning every round and meeting Antoine in the finals. But talk about, being a freshman and having that experience this summer.
Oh, first of all, I just want to congratulate Antoine and thank God for this opportunity that I was given, and thanking Regent for this opportunity as well. But being nominated for this play was incredible, especially being a freshman. It's not very often that you see that happen. So it was a great opportunity, and let's go get another one. I mean, why stop here?
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. Like when I saw the brackets come out, I was I chuckled a little bit because I'm like, all right, the two of them could actually face each other in the finals, and you guys did just that. And your play was very unique. It was an interesting camera angle that was pulled from the Bob Jones gym where you guys were playing. But can you take us through that if you remember it? I know it was kind of towards the beginning of the season, but you looks like you're falling down. You throw that leg up, you get it. So, I don't know which teammate hits it, and boom, you get a play against Clinton, who you ended up beating that match too.
Yes, and that was a back and forth. I remember that very vividly. It was a back and forth match. We were down by 5 points, and they had given themselves a little run, and we were kind of struggling to get some stuff up, but then I just saw the opportunity, and I just dove to try to get the ball that Shaylee had gotten a touch, and I had I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and I just threw my leg out there and I just kicked it, and then it went up, and then Eliana actually hit it over the net to get our point, and that's what got us on the run to eventually give us the win.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Coach KT run so far out on the back of the end of the court there. Yeah, it was an exciting play. I remember when it actually, your play was the play of the month out of the 5 that get awards. So, I can't remember what month yours was, but I want to say maybe October.
Yes.
It was play of the month, just like Antoine's was as well. So for us to have 2, amazing. So congrats on that. Congrats on everybody that voted for you. It kind of got hard there in the finals because we want to be neutral, but in the quarters and the semis, we were pushing for both of you guys to come through. So congrats. All right, let's talk about real quick. We've been doing this all summer, talking about what our student athletes are doing in the summer. What I know we mentioned before we went on there, you're working with the YMCA there. Talk about your role with them and what that entails.
I work with the YMCA, so I do summer camp. So I help students, and it's actually specialized in theater. So I'm getting in different places, and we help these kids not only grow themselves, but as a person, because they're like 8 to 13-year-olds. So they're very young, but we're getting them exposed to different opportunities and different experiences. And I get to help them grow, and that's the best part, and learn themselves.
And what is your major? Is that something is this something you want to go into, or what are you majoring in at Regent?
I am majoring in law and national security. Okay. Yes.
What's your ambition?
I hopefully want to get into the political scheme of things and become a politician, work for a cabinet, or any place in the government, really. But I could also go in a different direction that I'm also thinking about, is for religious freedom, especially for Christians, and through a place called Faith and Liberty. I'm really eyeing them right now to hopefully partner with them. They're a great organization. They're kind of small known. They're right across from the Supreme Court building, actually.
Okay.
But Yes.
Well, you picked the right school to get that experience because Regent has a lot of great alumni, and I know a lot of our professors and deans, come from that world. So definitely a great opportunity for you. All right, let's talk a little bit about your upcoming season. It's summer, but gosh, in a month and a half, you'll be back down here in Virginia Beach, or over here in Virginia Beach for you. And the volleyball team, you lost 3 seniors. I know Coach KT's got a really talented recruiting class coming in. You're moving up to, close as an upperclassman now, no longer a freshman. Talk about your anticipation. You're coming into this season as a D3 student athlete now, competing in the Coast to Coast.
Well, we're ready to rock. We're ready to go, and they're not going to know what hit them because everybody's like, oh, Regent, they're the first year coming in. Well, they're just not going to be it. Well, we're going to surprise a lot of people, and we're going to be breaking some records and getting Regent known because we got a good recruiting class. We got a bunch of girls. They're really talented in their position, and we're ready to bring it and give all the glory to God, of course.
Yeah, you make a great point. People might overlook us a little bit. I mean, we've had a lot of success the past few years in the NCCAA, but you're right. I mean, you look at an Aaron Saunders, probably will still be one of the best players in the country, definitely in the conference. Eliana's coming back. You got some size there. Your freshman class is extremely talented. And then I heard this freshman class, as you said, is talented. Also has a little bit of size coming in too. So that's certainly going to help as you replace Jordan Bannister on her ability there. So yeah, I'm real excited. But you have another thing you'll be doing this year, which is new. Your season for you will not be over after the fall. You will be preparing for the new beach team too, which, if people don't know, we announced the beach volleyball team, but from basically my understanding is Coach KT is going to take a lot of you guys and move you to that too. So you'll be playing year round.
Yes, and that should be a fun and a great opportunity. I mean, it's going to be on the beach, so and it's the first time doing it, so it's a lot of firsts for us this year, and we're gonna ready to rock and roll and let's go.
Yeah, what is it? Is that a tough transition? Playing indoors, but then going to a whole new thing, just 2 of you on the beach as a team. How does that work for you, or what do you see yourself having to get used to and make that transition?
Definitely being in the beach and being in the sand is a little bit harder, especially on your body, because you're having to really plant your feet in order to get up and be able to hit the ball or get under things and move. So we're definitely gonna have to push through that, and it's gonna be different because indoor it's not as much impact, but when you're in the sand, it's a lot more. So yes.
All right, and last thing, facilities. You'll be amazed when you come back on campus the difference, what that area looks like now, what they've been doing. But you eventually will get to play in the new facilities. But can you talk about, as we make this move to D3, the impact that it'll leave and create on not only your program but at the athletic program as a whole?
Oh, it's an amazing opportunity to get these athletic facilities. And thank you to everybody who sponsored it, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be having them right now. But it's important for us to have these facilities because now we don't have to travel very far, because we had to travel for our games, and hopefully we'll get more interest, especially it being on campus, and we can get more people coming, and we can also open it up to other schools, like high schools who don't have the best facilities or any facilities at all, and we can get more interest there and get into our community and help our community out.
There is one more thing I wanted to ask you before we go. Last question. As a sophomore now, you got to spend a year, got acclimated to Regent, your classes, being a collegiate student athlete. What can you tell somebody who's, looking at Regent, trying to decide if it's the right place for them? Like, what was your mindset when you were making the decision, and what can you suggest to them why Regent's a good choice?
Well, I'll first start off with, it's hard playing a collegiate sport, but the opportunities that you get here are better than anybody else, really, because you get a Christ-centered education, while getting to play your sport and in academics together. And the volleyball team is Christ first, academics second, and athletics third. So you're really gonna get that Christ-like atmosphere, and you're gonna get a really good education. And that's what I was looking at when I was looking into colleges: do they have my belief system? Are they a good academic school? Are they gonna give me the opportunities and the tools that I need to go into my career? And obviously sports, icing on the cake, just getting to experience and extend my athletic career.
All right, well, Madison, thank you for taking a little bit of time out of your day here on Saturday. We appreciate you. We wanted to congratulate you, and congratulate you on what you did your freshman year too. But best of luck the rest of your summer. Again, we'll see you in about a month and a half as we get ready to get into action for this 2025 season.
Yes. Go Royals.
Yeah, go Royals. As Madison just said, and as always, go Royals.